to head into town for the first time. So I thought I'd take you on a walk with me. Let's go and see what adventures we find. So this is the resort where we're staying. It's really quite beautiful. It's very pleasant here. We're here on the Coke River, actually. So from one of the other restaurants, we can sit and watch the Coke River flowing by pretty violently. Here's this amazing tree that I think is possessed by a protective spirit. At least that's the sense I get from it. Also, all the lanterns. Pretty amazing, huh? So these kinds of streamers are actually typical of Lana culture and Lana handcrafts, which we learned when we were in Chiang Mai last year. So it's actually nice to see them hung up and floating beautifully in the breeze. So for those who don't know anything about Thai history, Thai culture, Chiang Rai and Chiang Mai were both capitals of the Lana Kingdom, which was the northern half of what we now consider to be Thailand, a northern third of what we now consider to be Thailand. And Chiang Rai, which is where we are now, capital, and then by Chiang Mai, where we visited last year. So today we're going back further in time to the Middle Ages, what would be in Europe, the Middle Ages. Go right? Oh, okay. See, I told you, we're going on an adventure together. I've never been here before. This is our first. We got here yesterday and I passed out and slept for about 12 hours. Look at this. This walkway seems a little unfair to pave a path with slippery when wet in a country that rains every day. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. There's the Coke River, which goes into the Mekong. Nope, definitely can't go that way. Well, not exactly, handsome. I mean, we can if we want to swim.
7 people watching.
Oh, good morning from Chiang Rai, everyone. If you have questions, my cameraman does have his eyes on the camera, so I can answer questions. We're just going for a walk in beautiful Thailand this morning. Yep, the stones are still slippery. I'm still baffled by using stones that become slippery when wet in a tropical country, but there it is. Oh, yeah, and if you are enjoying this live stream, please do hit the thumbs up. It really helps. And yeah, leave a comment in the comments. We're never going to. So far, we failed to follow the instructions we were given to actually successfully exit the resort property here. I mean, it is a beautiful resort, but definitely not what we're here to see today. Oh my goodness. Yes. Slippery. So the Lana Kingdom had its own culture and structures and crafts and arts and culinary delights. And to this day, many of those traditions persist. So northern Thai cuisine is very different from southern Thai cuisine. And also the arts and crafts, the music is unique and special. We're in the highlands, which means it is significantly cooler than it is in Bangkok, which means instead of 100, there they go, building the nests. There are these very industrious nest building birds here that keep picking these. Yeah, I am too. Thank you. Ooh, see? A traditional Thai house. Kind of like the kind we were talking about possibly buying. So we want to go up here and go left?
Correct.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Right, so let's go over here. I know there's no sidewalk, but it's, it's tried. It was a sidewalk in a past life. So here we can see an example of typical Thai architecture that is now being eaten by the jungle, because in tropical countries, nature will take it back the second humans stop tending to it. And I do mean like the next day. Nature has eaten it.
Welcome, everybody. Where are you?
We are in Chiang Rai, Thailand. Right now, we are actually about 3 kilometers from the center of the old city. We are right next to the Kok River, basically. So we are so far north in Thailand that there is actually a site not far from here called the Golden Triangle, where you can visit 3 countries in like an hour, meaning Laos, Thailand, and Cambodia. Was it Cambodia was the third country? Myanmar. Oh, we can't visit Myanmar. No, we're not visiting Myanmar. There will be no Myanmar in our immediate future. And if you want to know why, I suggest you Google it.
Our Thai friend is messaging us a lot.
Ah, okay, well.
He's lost and he sent us a pin. I need to respond to him.
Okay. Tell him to message me on my phone, I guess. Yeah, we're meeting a Thai friend of ours from Bangkok. He's never been to Chiang Rai before, and when he heard that we were coming here, he decided to meet us. So we have a native Thai speaker, although he is not from this part of Thailand, so it's just as new to him as it is to us. But it's always helpful to have someone who speaks the local language, or a local language. Actually, Northern Thai, I've been informed, can in some cases be sufficiently different enough from the Thai spoken in Bangkok that sometimes mutual comprehension is not possible. Yeah. Or just think Scots, not even Scotch English, Scots versus English. Now, there are a lot of Chinese tourists who come to Thailand, which is one of the reasons there's this Chinese restaurant here. It's sort of been like Thaiified Chinese, the way Chinese restaurants are Americanized in the US. And so many of the tourist facilities are designed to cater to Chinese tourists more than American tourists. Doesn't bother me in the least, it's just an interesting observation. I mean, but it's beautiful. Like, it would be just lovely to sit there and eat on the Kok River. Now, here in Thailand, for those who don't know, you see this herd of motorbikes in their natural habitat, scooters. Many people use motorbikes or motor scooters rather than cars. Cars are expensive. But no one seems to walk. When we tell people we walk places, they look at us like we're deranged. So, yeah. But it is a beautiful morning, nice and overcast. Ooh, look at that pretty house. It's a really pretty house. Yeah. Okay, I will send him a message.
I don't know what he sent me.
Yeah, Thailand is a place of extensive ritual faith. Very practicing Buddhism and Hinduism. But of course, as with many religions, world religions, those have taken on a very local flavor. Oh crap, I have to go look because I can't write in Thai, so I have to go and find him. Damn it. Why is nothing ever easy?
Go to my post about officially retiring. You commented on it.
Okay. Yes, he did.
I'm already dripping sweat.
It's not hot, but it's humid.
Yeah. It's definitely not unpleasant yet. Yeah, unfortunately, if we could get to the other side of the river, gotta remember that they drive on the other side of the road here, so they're coming at us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there are sidewalks. I'm walking on one technically, sort of, but nature is also taking them back because see my earlier comment about people in Thailand not seeming to walk places.
The grass is definitely trying to take it back.
Oh, yes, it's
So much lush vegetation though. Oh, so nice.
yeah, it is really lovely here. In the Lana kingdom, the king had a tradition of building a temple, a Buddhist temple, every time he won a war or a battle. And so there are a lot of temples scattered throughout the northern parts of Thailand in what was the Lana kingdom. It's why Chiang Mai is known as the city of temples. It's not because they're extra faithful. It's because they were extra warlike, apparently. So there is an interesting dichotomy between building a Buddhist temple, you know, the ultimate religion of peace, and in celebration of winning a battle, the ultimate celebration of violence. Well, we're coming up to a main road anyway, and I think that's the one that has a bridge over the Kok, and then we will see about crossing it.
I think we go under it here. We want to stay on this side.
Oh, we do?
Go on that
Oh.
side for pretty... Oh, man, look at these trees. Nope, not that.
Oh, look, free-range cow. Well, except it's got a collar. Maybe it might be tethered. Anyway, there's a cow over there just munching placidly on jungle grass. Also, notice that cow is not nearly as plump as American cows are. What?
He has a bird.
Oh, it's got a bird. Oh, you're right. He has a pet bird. Oh, good for that cow.
Fortunately, as we get closer to town, I actually have no idea where we're going.
Oh,
I just know that this takes us to the general location we want to go.
well, hopefully. Okay.
I kind of planned on using my phone to...
I just received a pin. Continue. I know where we're going. So technically, it wants us to go that way. But if we want to walk on the river, we can probably do that and it will just reroute us, maybe.
And we might want to go back to this road and walk down that.
Oh, yeah,
There's no real
that's a good point, yeah.
here.
And actually, that's what it wants us to do. Yeah. Forgot, wrong side of the road. Okay. I'm going to desperately try not to get hit by a car because I forget we're in a right drive country. Interesting. Older style architecture up there.
We got a thumbs up over down.
Oh well. I mean, not everyone can necessarily hang out for just, endless walking. Bedding store. And right here. Ooh, random fruit tree pod things. I don't know what those are. You didn't want to get footage of them so they can see what we're talking about. Interesting tree with pod fruit. If you know what that is, do let me know because I don't. Welcome, dear viewer. If you have any questions, just let me know. Drop them in the live chat and I will be happy to answer them. We are in Chiang Rai, very northern Thailand. Thankfully, it is overcast today. Yesterday it was not, so the sun was a little strong. Oh, there are those cute little hook-nosed birds. Those cute little hook-nosed birds. Look. Right there.
Oh, shit, what is it?
Yeah. Ooh, look, it's a velociraptor with feathers. This is what roosters should look like scary little dinosaurs with feathers. Oh, Susan. Welcome, Susan. Nice to have you on the live stream. Look at all the wires. This is one of the things that fascinates me about tropical countries is the wires. So some Thai friends of mine told me last year when we were in Chiang Mai observing these scary nests of wires. Apparently, not all of them are live. They leave the old wires up even when they revert the power to new ones. So I guess that's less scary than just having a whole lot of live wires tangled into each other. Ooh, banana tree with bananas. Check that out. Yep. Banana tree or plantains. They might actually be plantains.
Those are the fat ones too.
Yeah, they might be plantains. The super fat ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. A halal butcher or halal restaurant. Mm-hmm. So a little bit of both.
Restaurant maybe. Could be both.
We should get some of the. This is not a touristed part of Thailand where we are right this moment.
Do you see the name of this road?
No.
Aladdin Road.
Aladdin Road, nice. Nice. So where we are right now, this is real Thailand. Also, that guy just beeped because that was his way of letting cross traffic know he was just gonna go. That's fun.
Because
There was cross traffic. But this is how people really live. Like there's just this noodle stand right here. This is one of the things I love about traveling is absolutely getting out of the tourist areas.
Did you check the map? Make sure we're still on route.
Yes. I mean, basically, we can follow this road. We could have turned right and gotten on the main road, but we can do that.
But we don't want to do the main road.
Well, it might actually have a sidewalk from there, possibly.
Oh. Yeah.
Which is why it routed us this way in the first place. But yeah, I mean, we're going in the correct direction.
Yeah, walking.
Yeah, got walking.
Oh, look at this little bird on here.
Oh, hey there, little cutie. Look at you. He's got one of those seed cracking beaks. So
We should buy this house.
yeah, so up here we can turn right and get onto the main road. I mean, we can also go down a little further on this road and then turn right. Actually, I guess we can. I'm looking at this. We can just keep going down on kind of this road.
Look at this.
Yeah.
The hanging flowers.
Oh, the moonflowers. Yeah.
Look at the seatbelt things up here.
No idea what that is. There's so many fun fruits and vegetables here. Mostly fruits. The jungle is abundant. And yeah, we are definitely in a Muslim part of town. And that might be why that road is called Aladdin Road, actually. Okay. Now we're going to have the adventure of crossing. Every successful intersection crossing is a reason to celebrate in a country where the driving is less regulated, shall we say. These might be mangosteens. Yeah, massive mansion-like house. So we were actually vaguely considering possibly settling down in Thailand at some point, because for people who earn dollars, the cost of living is pretty low here. But we were a little disappointed at how high the real estate was, even still. It was not terribly less expensive than living in an equally remote part of the US. Which was a little shocking. But also, it's really complicated for foreigners to buy property here. And I certainly don't blame them for that, because otherwise, you know, people from Western countries like us would come in and buy all of the land, and then it would drive prices up for the Thai people, and then they couldn't actually, you know, afford to buy their own property and build wealth that way. So I totally understand. It just means it's not as easy as, say, going to Italy and buying land. And even there, if you want to go to places like Venice, it's not easy because they're trying to stop the Russian oligarchs from buying everything up.
Tell them about the thunderstorm this morning.
Oh yeah, this morning we had an amazing thunderstorm. It felt like it was directly overhead, and we had some violent rain. I published a short on it on this channel. It was awesome in the literal sense and absolutely delightful. Also, while it's raining, it's pretty cool here. It's only when the rain starts and the steam commences that it starts getting a little warm. Look at all these buildings up here with the matching balconies. You know, it's funny. I know there was a time when these buildings must have been new and therefore sort of shiny and crisp. But I've never been in a tropical place where we were ever there for the new buildings when they were new. Yeah, this is definitely a Muslim part of town. interesting. So for those who don't know, Islam spread in much the same way that many world religions spread, through traders and trade routes. And the Muslim traders, the Arab traders, set up, trading posts here in Thailand back in the early Middle Ages. And then those communities, they brought their wives, their daughters, their sisters, and then those communities kind of settled and took root. And the kings of Lana and the kings of Siam were just, they weren't, religion wasn't an issue. They were very tolerant of other faiths. So those peoples are still here, living their best Thai Muslim life. Okay. So in terms that noise you hear, the cacophony of children maybe you hear, possibly. Oh. That is a school. That may be my first no vaping, no smoking sign that I've ever seen, actually.
Oh, no, I've seen that.
No, it's the first one I've ever seen. These interesting these beautiful little buildings up here. Okay. Yep, we do. Yeah. So in touristed parts of the world, not just Asia, pomegranate bush. Pomegranates. Not even vaguely ripe yet. In many parts of the world, especially where there are tourists, there is purse snatching for motor scooter is a thing. And often they will actually carry knives to cut cut purses. They will carry knives to cut the straps of your purse. So it is a very good idea if you're carrying a bag or a satchel or a purse or anything like that, that you carry it on the non-traffic side of the road. I haven't heard of that happening in a while. It's been a year or two, but I also haven't been scouring the news for the news articles on it. So just a traveler tip, no matter where you are, just be a defensive tourist, An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of remediation. Ooh, this is a beautiful home. Look at that. Very pretty. Thailand is a shoes-off country. And their floors, I'm looking at the floor inside of this home, and I think I could lick it. And I would lose minerals by licking it because it's so clean. So it is definitely a shoes-off country. But you know what? I love shoes-off homes and spaces. Where am I looking? Oh, yes, there. Oh, wow, yeah. So for those of you who've never seen one, that giant flower up there, that is a banana blossom. Yep, wow. And she's looking really good too. Look at her blooming beautifully. Yeah, banana blossoms are also eaten. You can buy them in certain Asian stores in the US, actually, still attached to the branch. This is apparently they had a name for these things. What did they call them? Not rickshaws. They had a specific word for them, a Thai word. Ooh, look, we've got some yummy street food here. Ooh, it's a little thin wagyu. Meow meow. Chiang Rai wagyu. Mew. Oh yes, you want me to pet you, don't you, handsome? The kitty wants me. I can have the kitty. Sweetie, you are a sweet kitty. Yes, you are. Oh, look at you. Oh my goodness, yes. I think that little pet slut belongs to that seamstress. I think she's laughing because he got someone else to pet him very successfully. I can't help it. Look at all the interesting architecture over here. Roses.
If you're on and have a question.
Oh yeah, if you're there, if you've joined and you have any questions, do pop them in the chat. I have someone reading the screen for me, and I can answer them happily. Just to recap, we are in Chiang Rai, very northern Thailand.
Just popped 3.
Ooh, yay.
So questions again.
I'm not going to poor people who are watching. Welcome, new viewers. Questions in the live chat? I'm happy to answer them. Let me get ahead of you. Look on the what? Oh, yeah. More tree fruit that I don't... Oh, I think it's some kind of citrus. Maybe? Maybe pomelos? Maybe those are pomelos. I think these might be pomelos. Maybe. If you know what these are, do let me know in the live chat. This is rapidly turning into Rachel's...
Questions?
Oh, good. He is.
How far is the historic district and White Lot? And how far from hotel?
I'm actually not certain. So the question was, how far is our hotel from the historic district? That's about 3 kilometers. The White Wat, I'm not certain. I have to look that up. I'm not certain how far it is.
Road at one point.
Things are extremely dispersed here. This is not, yeah, things are not quite as concentrated here as they were in Chiang Mai. So,
Build-up city.
yeah. The intersection of wires. This is, oh my God, that's just, whew, scary. Oh, yes. Yep, up here, we're going to turn right.
So much cooler under the tree.
Yep, and then we're going to turn left. Do you want to carry your, actually open your umbrella in your other hand, and then it will act?
No.
Right, let me get ahead. So Thailand is a country of many canals. Many canals. In fact, I saw canals that had canals on our way here yesterday. So yeah, they're where, and some of them are, I think, as this one is, just drainage ditches intended to keep land around it. Ooh, see those pink things? Huh? The pink pods on the side of the bridge? Those are dragonfly eggs. Remember? Yeah, dragonfly chrysali. Be big dragonflies. No, we've barely even walked a kilometer. Yes, but we've been walking slowly by our speeds. Okay, now we turn right here. We're turning right and then turning left. Yeah, we do want to do that, so that looks good. Ooh, a sidewalk, how exciting. More interesting homes over here. Yeah, they drive on the opposite side of the road here in Thailand from the US and from most of Europe. They drive on the right. So if you're going to cross the street here, I recommend just looking in all directions. Yeah, England, Japan, South Africa, Thailand, yeah. Pretty much all the Bahamas, I think. Bermuda, not Bahamas, Bermuda. Maybe the Bahamas. We're gonna turn left here. Yep. That was my goal. Get us off of the main road. More interesting architecture on the right. Yeah, so traditionally, these homes were built on stilts because before all these drains and canals were built, it flooded very often here. But over time, they've felt confident enough to start filling in those lower spaces with workshops and whatnot. Be my guest. That's cute. That's adorable.
It's crazy how we have to look at every tree to see if it's a fruit tree of some kind. Is that a fruit tree?
Offerings to their family gods. Potatoes.
Oh, look at this. Don't know what that is, but
I don't know either, but nature has slightly taken it back. I think it used to be a hotel. And yeah, nature has absolutely taken it back. Yeah, I hear it.
it's not a tuk-tuk that they said.
No, it was something else.
It means like longboard or something.
Right, yeah, they called it something else.
Key.
It's not one of those, the little truck ones, yeah.
The little truck ones.
Let me get ahead. It is definitely a different place. Okay.
You said okay.
I was thinking, do we want to end the live stream here and come back on when we get to the historic part of town?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to call that good for now. We'll do another live stream once we get to the historic part of town. So that'll probably be, I don't know, in an hour or 2 or 3. Or we might wait until tomorrow. Anyway, stay tuned for more notifications. If you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And if you have any more questions, just pop them in the comments and I will answer them. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me on this morning walk through a non-touristed part of Chiang Rai. Bye, everyone. Catch you later.